All right, hi guys, my name is Kristen. I am a health fitness professional at the Cardinal Health Fitness Center. We're here today to give you a HIIT from home workout that you can do with just body weight. If you have dumbbells, feel free to use those as well, but they are not required. So if you need any modifications, we're gonna give you those as well, but try to push yourself as much as you can, high intensity. All right, so first round here, we're gonna start off with our cardio blast. We're gonna come back to this throughout the day. So this first is gonna get us really into those basics, those fundamentals, so that way we can progress throughout the class together.
So for scissor kicks, we're just gonna think about jogging in place, tapping our front toe each time on the ground. For an option, we're gonna slow down that tempo. Squat jumps, we're going to think about hip width apart with the feet. We're going to sink low into that squat, and then we're going to explode off of our toes, jumping nice and high. For that option, we're going to take it to a normal squat and take that hop out. So for jumping jacks, we're going to start with our feet together. We're going to open up our feet and then take our arms up overhead with us. For that option, we're just going to take that hop out and just tap side to side. Speed skaters are all about that lateral movement, so we're going to start in kind of a curtsy lunge, and then we're going to hop side to side, exploding off of our toe. Option here, we're just going to go side to side without that explosion and keeping that nice curtsy lunge. Burpees, so we're going to place our hands on the ground, hop the feet out, hit that nice plank, hop the feet back in, and then we're going to explode up at the top. For that option, we're just going to walk in and out instead and keep that little hop. All right, so for upper body, we're gonna have 4 different moves. You're gonna do all for 20 seconds. We're gonna do 2 rounds of it. In between rounds, you'll have 10 seconds of recovery. So for push-ups, we're going to start in that nice plank position, palms in line with our shoulders. And we're going to bend our arms, taking our chest to the ground and pressing back up. For that option, we're going to perform it on our knees. Plank shoulder taps, we're going to start in that same plank position. This time we're going to grab our right arm, press it to our left shoulder, reset, and go to that opposite side. For an option here, we're going to go on our knees, but make sure either way we're staying nice and grounded to the floor, hips aren't coming up. So for the low push-up hold, we're going to think about that push-up we did earlier. We're going to go in that bottom hold and just hold it. For that option, we're going to do the same exact thing, but we're going to hold on our knees. So the last move here, tricep dips, we're going to get ourselves on top of a bench or a ledge, and we're going to hold our body weight up, sinking deep in, getting that 90-degree angle with our arms, and then extending up. For that option, we're going to go on the ground and do the same thing.
nice work. We're gonna take about 30 seconds here, shake the arms out, take a breather, and then we're gonna go back into that cardio blast that we already have done today. So like I said earlier today, we're gonna get very comfortable with this cardio blast because we're gonna keep doing it in between the different circuits. All right, so take this time, big deep breath in, deep breath out, exhale. We got about 5 seconds here, so get set. We're gonna go in about 3, 2, and 1. Let's go.
Alright, so now for lower body, we're going to do basically the same thing as that upper body, 4 different moves, 20 seconds for each move, and 2 sets. We'll have 10 seconds of recovery in between. Reverse lunge taps, we're going to have our left foot forward, quickly tap right in that deep lunge, and then we're going to press up, keeping a fast tempo. For an option, we're going to do the same thing, limiting that range of motion. Squat jumps, we're going to think about hip width apart with the feet. We're going to sink low into that squat, and then we're going to explode off of our toes, jumping nice and high. For that option, we're going to take it to a normal squat and take that hop out. Hip bridge leg lifts, so we're going to have our knees bent on the ground, lifting our hips up. We're going to keep them up, and then we're going to keep alternating our leg lifts. For this option here, we're going to do the same thing, but in between reps, we're going to drop our hips back down to the ground and then lift back up.
Now we're gonna switch gears and go into our express combo round. So this express combo round is just a combination of the upper body moves that we've already done and the lower body moves we've already done. Again, it's mostly strength moves. We're not gonna really focus on jumping up and down, those plyometrics. So we're gonna go into those push-ups, then we're gonna go into the plank shoulder taps, and then we're gonna go into that low plank push-up hold, and then the tricep dips. Once we finish that final tricep dips, we're gonna immediately stand up. We're gonna go into that reverse lunge on our left side, and then we're gonna go into that reverse lunge on the right side, and then we're gonna finish off on the ground doing those hip bridge leg lifts. All right. So we have 2 minutes left of the day. We have 3 moves that we're gonna focus on: leg drops, reverse crunches, and toe reaches. We're gonna give you modifications as well for any of those. But this round, it's a little different here. We're gonna do 10 reps of all 3 of those moves. And then once we finish that first round, you're just gonna keep repeating until that 2 minutes is over. So my challenge to you is let's try to get 2 rounds in by the end of time. Anything after that, that's gonna be bonus for you. All right, so go ahead, get set on the ground, watch these demos, and we're gonna get going.
So this first move here is going to be our leg drops. For leg drops, we're going to lay flat on the ground, we're going to extend our legs up, and then we're going to slowly lower them just above the ground. For the option here, we're going to do the same exact movement, but we're going to bend our knees. Reverse crunches. So for reverse crunches, we're going to start in that same position as last move, but this time we're going to lift our hips up and then slowly lower back to the ground. For the option here, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to bend our knees. So for the toe reaches, we're going to keep our same starting position. Arms are up and we're going to just reach towards our toes. For the option here, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to support our head and then we're going to crunch towards our knees. So remember the format, guys. We're going to do those 10 leg drops, 10 reverse crunches, 10 toe reaches. We're going to keep repeating until time is called, which will be 2 minutes. One minute remaining.
We are done. That was HIIT from home. Again, all body weight stuff, burning a lot of calories, breaking a big sweat here. Let us know if you need anything or if you feel like you would like a different type of exercise. Let us know. We can put it in our next video. Thanks.